Hi, so in this video I'm going to talk about when something is even and when it is odd. And there are more definitions than the ones I'm going to give, but right now I just want you to get a basic feel for when it's even and when it's odd. So when something's even, we can split something into the same size groups. When something's odd, we cannot split it into the same size groups. So it's not the same. So we're going to have something left out. Now another thing that we know about if something's even, it means we can pair things up. We can create pairs. Now if it's odd, then we're not going to have pairs. And the final thing that we can do is if it's even, we can count by twos. If it's odd, we cannot count by twos. When we get to the end, there's always going to be one left over that we didn't count. So, now that we have our definitions here, let's look at a couple examples. So I've got some cookies left over, and I want to split them with you. So I've got two plates here, one for me, one for you, and I've got all these cookies. So let's see if we can split them into equal groups. So let's see. I've got one for me and one for you. And I've got one for me and I've got one for you. And let's see, we still have some left over. Let's see. Another one for me. And another one for you. Hey, we were able to split it into same size groups. So we have same size groups. Yay! So if they're the same size groups, and here we have 1, 2, 3 cookies, and here we have 1, 2, 3 cookies. So we have 3 plus 3, or we know 3 plus 3 is 6. Since they're the same size groups, it's even. Okay, now that we've had our cookies, I've got to do some work. I've got some socks here that I need to match up. I need to pair my socks before I can put them away. So let's see. Right here, I've got one pair. Here, I've got one pair. Here, I've got one pair. Oh no, we've got one left over. Okay, so this is odd. I've got one odd sock left over here. All right, so I'm going to go drown my sorrows by going to a local candy store and pick up some candy. And, well, I want to share my candy with you again. So let's see. I walk in and ask the cashier, "Can you give me a bag of candy?" But I want it to be equal. I want to have same size groups. And he gives me this bag of candy, all of these blue candies, which I dump out to count to see if it's equal. Okay, well, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh no, I've got this one. I can't count by twos because I don't have another one. So here I cannot count by twos. Rats. This isn't gonna work. This is an odd group. So I go to the cashier and I say, "Wait a minute, I counted and that was not an even number. I need to try again." So the cashier gives me another bag of candy and says, "Okay, go ahead, try and count it out." So I count it out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yay, I could count it out by twos. So it's an even group because I could count them out by twos.